And you can see that I'm just using soft brush strokes here just to achieve the effect that we're going for here. Just light, airy clouds. You can see just little wisps. And you know, just like a wisp in My Singing Monsters, you should be carefree, you should be happy, you should do what makes you happy in life.
Matt,
you should be
fulfilled. How long do I have to do this for?
Well, Michael, when we both agreed earlier that the person who drew the shorter straw would be playing the part of the easel for today's demonstration, you were fine with it then, so you need to be fine with it now. And I was the one who drew the wig, so that's my job. And you know what? You know what would make you feel better? Maybe if you calmed down, just like these pretty little clouds, and you achieved an inner peace. Wouldn't that be a beautiful, beautiful thing?
Inner peace has been achieved.
Happy Monstering, and welcome to another episode of My Singing Monsters Live, your one-stop shop for everything to do with My Singing Monsters. We are your hosts, Monster Handler Matt.
And Monster Handler Mike.
He almost didn't make it out of that
Even though it doesn't say it.
No, what does it say there?
Eric.
It says Eric on the... Well, Eric is our camera operator today, and Monster Handler Sydney may or may not be in the chat.
Who knows? She's always present.
She's in?
Yes,
it's working?
She said.
Glory, hallelujah. Isn't that a lovely, lovely thing? So, once again, we've got...
You know what? You know what I say?
We've got a fully staffed show here today for episode 56.
Thanks.
Thanks? Why would you say that?
Because yesterday was Thanksgiving.
Yesterday
was goodness.
Thanksgiving
Sydney made it.
For all of our American My Singing Monsters players. So, happy Thanksgiving to you. We hope that you are enjoying the comfort and sometimes the challenges of being with your family on this most joyous of occasions when we celebrate all that we have to be thankful for and grateful for. And of course, Feastember.
Feastember!
Feastember is still running in My Singing Monsters, but by now, those of you who have logged in and have seen the messaging that yes, in fact, this is the final weekend of Feastember.
Gobbledygook!
In My Singing Monsters. But before we launch into all of that discussion and all the other exciting things that happened in the monster world this week, let's talk about one of my favorite things that we do here on My Singing Monsters Live. Let's talk about giveaways. Michael, why don't you take it away? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but you really helped to spearhead and champion the giveaway as a regular feature here on My Singing Monsters.
We're really
Live.
going back into the history.
Yes, you set it all back up in the beginning. It had its origins, its roots back during our very first Extra Life stream. And of course, we just had our second one at the beginning of this month. And November just whipped by. And speaking of whipping, why don't you whip through the discussion of how these giveaways are going to work.
Okay, well, people out there in Twitch world, the way it works is if you're a subscriber, and how do you become a subscriber? Well, you can do Twitch Prime subscription.
That's if you've got an Amazon Prime?
No. You can do Twitch Prime.
I thought that was a definitely correct answer.
You can do Twitch Prime. Oh, wait, no, you are right.
Oh,
You're
100%
my
gosh.
Right. I was just messing with you.
Oh, my Galvana.
Yes, if you have Twitch Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a Twitch Prime free subscription.
He didn't believe
give
me.
To someone. No. Otherwise, you can just subscribe if you want.
Yes.
And what do you get with that? Well, you get bonus emotes. Eric, I think, has been throwing them in the chat. I saw Sydney in there as well. And you also can win a giveaway. Even if you're not here.
And that's the first that we do on every episode of My Singing Monsters Live. We do our subscriber giveaway. And the benefit, of course, you may have said it. I'm going to say it if you did or you didn't. One of the benefits is that you don't even have to be here tuned in watching. You did say that?
Yeah.
Well,
you don't have to be here.
No, you don't have to be here. But maybe
you wouldn't have heard that.
That's right. Maybe you're still going to win something. Okay, so we've drawn our winner.
Yes, I got the winner.
All right, I'll give you a gobble roll.
Okay, the winner is Lorelei Squirtle.
Lorelei Squirtle. Congratulations.
You know, we didn't even say what they won.
What did they win? Well, I'll tell you.
Yes. Okay, yes, thanks for the late clap.
Eric's clapping.
Good support, good moral support there.
What they are winning is a common seasonal monster of their choice because one of today's exciting promotions in My Singing Monsters, a Black Friday surprise, is Seasonals Greetings. And that's the other 5 existing Seasonals dropping by to officially welcome Gobblegord into the fold and become the official 6th Seasonal in My Singing Monsters. So that means we got Punkleton on Plant Island, Yule on Cold Island, Schmoochel on Air Island, Blabbit on Water Island, and Hula on Air and Earth Islands. The only other seasonal to be on 2 islands other than Gobblegord. Very exciting. So all of them have stopped in, are making brief trips. Exactly, they're making brief trips back to their islands, and they're around so that they can officially introduce themselves and say hi to Gobblegord and say, here's the official pin, the official badge that you get for being a seasonal. And of course, most of these seasonal monsters are months away from their regularly scheduled seasonal events, but Yule not so far. The Festival of Yay is coming in December. We do know that.
You'll recall.
Oh, I do recall that. So that's exciting. So that's why today's subscriber giveaway is a common seasonal monster of your choice. So, Lorelei Squirtle,
let us know.
Please whisper at us on Twitch your BBBID/friend code, which is your account information, so that we know which account to deliver the common seasonal of your choice to. Which account. And again, you have the choice of Punkleton, Yule, Schmoochel, Blabbit, or Hula. Very exciting, very exciting. And because this is Feastembers'
Did you say Gobblegord?
No, Gobblegord's not included.
Oh, okay.
Gobblegord's not included. It's one of the other 5 seasonals connected with the seasonals greetings. Okay. Yes, it's of those 5. Now, the other thing that's exciting is our regular giveaway, our general giveaway that happens during the episode, throughout the episode. You need to be present for this particular giveaway, and you can be eligible for it by simply typing !raffle in the chat if you're tuned into today's episode 56.
I'm going to give you a little heads up there. You might want to do it sooner than later. Normally, you can wait if you want. But maybe there's a reason to do it sooner than later.
We are feeling especially generous because it is Feastembers' end.
Thankful, yes.
We are feeling thankful, we're feeling grateful, we're feeling generous. So yes, you won't want to delay and you will want to get those !raffles submitted into the chat. You only need to do it once and then your eligibility is locked in. So you don't have to do it many times. You don't have to spam it. You just have to do it one time. Excuse me. So that's great. I was choking on a bit of smunkin' pie there.
Oh man, why didn't you share with me?
But the other exciting thing that of course happened this week in My Singing Monsters was the reveal of Epic Dandidoo. What are you doing?
My hair.
Oh. Now, is it hair or is it particularly bouffant dandy floret cluster? That I ask you. Is it? There's only one correct answer.
I plead the 5th.
Okay. The 5th. Oh, well, it would have been interesting if Dandidoo was on a 5th island, but it was already on an extra island than it was used to being on. It was the 4th. If you pled, I don't know what the 4th is. What's the 4th? That's something else.
What isn't the 4th?
Okay, sure. Epic Dandidoo was the first epic monster to be present on any of the fire or magical islands. Firehaven. That's correct, and many people were wondering, well, why?
Why Dandidoo?
Cool it, mister.
I was wondering.
The spirit of Feastember is coursing through you right now. Why Epic Dandidoo? Well, I'll tell you why. It was the next epic monster that we had planned to come out, and it fell during Feastember, and of course, Feastember celebrated on Firehaven, one of the places where Dandidoo is. We figured there's no better time than now to debut Epic Dandidoo on Firehaven. It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
Now, you got to be careful, of course, if you're Epic Dandidoo. You're near so much open flame, a lot of candles. You don't want those dandy florets to...
Do you know that they're flammable?
I don't. It could be that they're not flammable.
Inflammable could mean flammable, though, so...
Maybe it's like the unsnuffable outcropping on Firehaven. It's impossible to be snuffed. You do not want an unsnuffable hair situation because then the fire...
That seems like trouble.
And Epic Dandidoo, of course, as soon as it was teased on social media, there were all sorts of discussions happening.
Many.
What would Epic Dandidoo look like?
3 heads!
Would it be a 3-headed monster, since we'd upped the ante with Rare Dandidoo and given it 2 heads? But we decided to go different. We decided to defy expectations, to subvert them, to do something a little different, and instead we gave it a massive, massive, massive hairdo.
Can I propose something?
Yes, I am interested in this proposal, this proposition, if you will.
How do you know
Yeah.
that there's not 2 more heads in there?
Well, I think anything is possible when a monster handler suggests it. Anything is possible. Where are they connecting? Are they connecting? Do you mean?
I'm saying like, so there's the head, and then a head comes off here, and a head comes off here, but they're just hidden in the weeds.
Well, that would be distressing. But not out of line for a monster, right? Because after all, they are singing monsters. They're not singing kittens. They're not singing puppy dogs.
I'm just saying.
There's a lot monsters.
There's a lot of hair there.
Yes, dandy florets, please.
Okay, there's a lot of florets there.
Yes.
So it can be hard unless you get in there.
Well, and that's something that you don't want to do, because Epic Dandidoo notoriously keen on keeping its preened hairdo under control. It takes great care to preserve it.
Don't take no guff.
Don't take no guff from Downy Puffs.
Downy Puffs.
Downy Puffs. That's another way to describe their hair.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You know what I was
Downy Puffs,
thinking of?
shimmering in the wind.
I was thinking of Viva Puffs. You know Viva Puffs?
No, I don't. Is it a food?
The cookies that are chocolate, and then on the inside there's a big marshmallow, and there's a graham.
A s'more.
Eric, you know what I'm talking, right? Viva Puffs?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
he knows.
And then what you do is when you
jam
eat
in
them,
the
little jam. When you eat them, you peel the chocolate off.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like it's a good Thanksgiving treat, to be
Oh,
honest
it is.
with
It
you.
is real good. It's delicious.
So, Epic Dandidoo came out. It's available past the end of Feastember. You still have a couple more days in order to buy or breed it on Cold Island, Water Island, Earth Island, and of course Fire Haven, as we discussed. You'll want to make sure that you add it to your collection, because the decorating possibilities with it are endless. You could put it in front of something unsightly that you don't want to see. The hair is so big. Can you imagine a bigified Epic Dandidoo? Oh,
Wow.
That would be a
I gotta see it.
pretty big Downy Puff.
I gotta see it.
Bigify it.
Bigify it.
Bigify it.
Eric, we have to do it now that Eric said it. Bigify. So, that's what we got going on. You know what? In honor of that discussion, I'm going to segue into another discussion point.
Oh.
And the fact that it's Black Friday.
Okay.
What is Black Friday primarily known for, Michael?
It's known for being the day after Thanksgiving.
Very good.
And you want to know a great side story for Black Friday?
Yes.
It's known for sales,
Yeah, that's
But-
the answer I'm looking for. But,
but
You-
last year,
yes.
Courtney asked me, what day is Black Friday on? And she didn't mean date. She meant what day
Of the week.
of the week is Black Friday on.
Your wife,
My wife.
an educator. You know what though? Everyone's allowed a few,
You know,
a few
sometimes
brain,
you have
a
those.
few brain whoops every once in a while.
But yes, it's known
I did
for
one
sales.
recently. I can't remember what it was. That's another example. But what?
It's known for sales.
Known for sales, and of course,
Good sales.
Great sales. In My Singing Monsters and in Dawn of Fire, Black Friday has historically been a day full of sales and special offers and promotions, and this year is no different. I'm just going to go through a laundry list of exciting things that are happening in both
so you
games,
don't miss out.
just to make sure that if you haven't dug through the contents of your mailbox, if you haven't logged in during Feastember, first of all, what are you doing? But I'm just letting you know all of what's going on. So, starting on Thursday, we have the Warm Hearts promotion, in which all 5 extant fire rares are available to buy or breed on the Fire and Magical Islands. Those include Rare Flower, Rare Stog, Rare Fangler, Rare Flugel, and Rare Wink. All 5 of those that have come out to date. Those are available to buy or breed for a limited time through to the end of Feastember. What else do we have going on? We've got a structure sale. You've got 50% off the mini mine and the unity tree, both symbols of prosperity and of unification in the monster world that are related to Feastember and, of course, the human celebration of Thanksgiving. So make sure to pick those up on islands that you don't already own them on. There are amazing boosted currency pack sales throughout all of Feastember. We've had 200% more. So in layman's terms, that's three times the normal value of both treat and keys packs. Why are the key packs tripled? Exciting because the cost of a dipster on Firehaven is 3 keys, and right now you can get 3 keys for the value of 1 in My Singing Monsters. That's very exciting. And obviously we already talked about the Seasonals Greetings promotions, where all 5 of the other common seasonals are available to buy or breed. We've got a 3 times multiplier on Tapjoy offer walls this weekend on the diamond, coin, and treat offer walls. So a great opportunity to pick up some currency that you'll need. Amazing values there. And if we hop back to Dawn of Fire, there's also exciting stuff going on. We've got quad element cold hybrids available for 50% off on the continent. Who does that include, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you. That's Deej. That's Riff. That's Entbrat. That's Chorister. That's Krillby. That's Snizer. That's Incisor. And that's Yelmet. That's all 8 of those, which are not cheap, but they are 50% off in the market. And additionally, the hotel structure is 50% off. That's a great extra source of beds if you're running out on your continent. That structure is 50% off. And starting today, the Black Friday sale in Dawn of Fire is 50% off the Diamond Extractor, sort of a precursor to the mini mine. It is its own sort of self-contained little mining operation where it converts ore that it's dug up from across the continent into diamonds, and finding diamonds. You get coins and you turn them into diamonds. You power the Diamond Extractor. And there's also currency packs that are boosted in Dawn of Fire, and another Tapjoy sale there too. Oh, there's just so much going on, and I'm almost done. But the fun doesn't stop, because guess what starts next week? Right on Monday. Cyber Week. Monday. Yes.
I'm trying to think of all the things that I want to buy.
Were you listening? Were you daydreaming, or were you listening to all the items that I was saying, Michael?
What I was trying to do is I was trying to optimize my
your lists.
Yes.
Your organization. Well, I hope that you optimize your time this weekend in My Singing Monsters and Dawn of Fire, the prequel experience to My Singing Monsters, and take advantage of all these amazing sales. Now, that's what I wanted to get off my chest. It's off. And so you know what? To celebrate the new likeness that I feel, I think we should do the first of our giveaways, and this is what we were talking about earlier.
And you were probably wondering, normally we do a thing where we make a new one and have you. We're not doing that.
No, what we're doing is that we're drawing from the existing pool.
Oh, oops! I announced that it was open. Don't worry. We got it under control, everyone.
Michael. But what we're doing is that we're drawing from the names that have already submitted their exclamation point raffle in the chat, and we are awarding you.
Oh, there it was. Okay.
A rare fire monster of your choice.
I got it.
You figured it out?
I got it.
Who's our first rare fire winner?
Har 239.
Ah, yes, an old standby. Congratulations, Har 239. Congratulations, and good for you for sticking around and making sure that you are the recipient of our first rare fire giveaway. So, as I mentioned, you've got those 5 rare fire monsters to choose from for your prize. So please whisper at us your BBBID/friend code, and we will be sure to deliver that rare monster of your choice. Okay, Michael. Whew, I feel a little winded after all that talking, but you know what? I'm ready to keep talking, because
you gotta answer questions.
I gotta answer some questions that came in from the community about what's going on in My Singing Monsters. I'm ready. I'm prepared.
Shimmy Show Shimmy says, do Epic Dandidoo store things in their hair? It'd probably be very useful.
I think that they might. If they do, I think it's unlikely that they've got 2 extra heads poking around in there, unless the heads help to sort of organize what's going on in there.
And hold it in place.
Alright, yes. You know what? As much as it seems like a good idea, I think Epic Dandidoo is all about the look.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was my thing.
L-E-W-K. It's all about the look. It's not about functionality. It's not about how helpful
Style.
or servile it is for you. It's just...
Style over function.
It's just for the look, exactly. Beauty over age.
I wouldn't be surprised, every once in a while, throw something in there. But...
Well, if you throw something in there, I think Epic Dandidoo would be sure to give you a scolding.
No. I wouldn't. I would say Epic Dandidoo every
once in a while, infrequently.
Once in a blue moon.
Yes.
Toss it up there. Sasha
or
just
a purple
answered.
moon.
Yeah, it's true. Does Epic Dandidoo like disco music? I don't know where you would get that thought.
Oh, I love the nightlife. I love to boogie on the disco ride. You know that song?
Yes.
Alicia Bridges.
I
love the nightlife. I love to boogie. I think Epic Dandidoo does.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. How else,
Dandidoo likes to boogie?
Yes, there's a lot of sashaying that's described in how the how all Dandidoos, for that matter, sort of navigate their way through the monster world. So I think that definitely disco is a perfect opportunity to strut their stuff.
Rub V.
Excuse me a minute.
Yes, Eric, what is it?
I have a request, please.
Yeah.
Any questions that are a simple yes or no about Epic Dandidoo? Could we finish with an official Epic Dandidoo or Epic Dandy don't?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I'm happy to. I'm happy
So,
to
to revise,
Yes.
Epic Dandidoo don't put stuff in the hair.
Not normally.
Epic
Dandy don't.
Epic
For
Dandy
the first
don't.
one, and then Epic Dandy do for
Epic
liking
Dandidoo.
disco music. Yes.
What consistency does Dandidoo's hair have? Most things hint towards it being like dandelion plumes, but one of the pictures showed it being strong enough to be combed down like hair.
I think it's all a matter of the product that goes in to it to tease it out to that amazing size, to that amazing
It's using some
scale.
wax.
You know what? I think it's using lily pilly cream, which is also a baking item,
Yes, I figured it.
and that's what the Rare Gazillion's breath smells like.
Lily pilly?
Moonjube upside down cake with a dollop of lily pilly cream, but it can
Sounds
also,
good.
but it is a very versatile substance, and I think if you just tease a little bit of lily pilly in there, you can really get it go. So to answer the question, I think that it is everything in the monster world. Not everything. Many things in the monster world have a certain duality to them. They're this, but they're also this. I'd say that Epic Dandidoo's.
You'll see.
Epic Dandidoo's Downy Puffs, its Dandy Florets, are simultaneously strong enough to be combed, but then also at risk of, from a great
Blown
gust,
away?
being blown away. I think it's all about.
So it could lose its hair? Its
sort of.
florets?
Yes, it's all about forces of nature, right? Like you don't want to be too strut your stuff. You don't want to be showing off too much, because then the great cosmic forces of the universe will come back and go, and then just bloop, all
like you
those
wouldn't wanna be
florets
on
will be
your
gone.
island.
So, Epic Dandy.
No, it's only if it's yes or no.
Oh, Epic Dandy, huh?
Big Shrub.
Yep.
How does Epic Dandidoo not fall with all those dandy florets? Surely, they must be heavy.
Yes.
Surely the dew must be heavy.
The dew is heavy, but you know what? That's what those little stabilizing horns on the side of the monster's head and up top do. It's
Of
sort of
course.
like a motion capture thing, where as long as it can keep them in sort of a like a T-pose sort of situation,
It holds it all
that
together.
it'll hold everything together. It sort of works the way that the cilia in our ears help us keep our equilibrium, but instead they are external. And that's the service of those horns, is that it helps to balance the weight and the unwieldiness of that big dew.
Interesting.
Yes.
Monster Handler Sydney asks, what Pokemon type would Epic Dandidoo be? Which you've been playing some
I have
Pokemon.
been playing, and little known fact, this is the first Pokemon game
I know.
that Monster Handler Matt's ever played. You may be surprised to hear that, because, quite frankly, there are a lot of spiritual similarities, I think,
Monster.
between the two. They're monsters. Some battle, some sing. Ours don't really battle. Ours sing. All about the spirit.
Maybe they battle in song.
Maybe they battle in song. They battle of the bands. It's a whole other thing. But if Epic Dandidoo was a Pokemon, its types would be grass and fashion.
You know that's not a type.
I know. I'm struggling to think about. All right. How about grass and maybe normal?
Okay, I'll accept it. Now, what I would say...
I'm sure Monster Hunter City is going to school me later saying, this was an obvious configuration.
What I would say...
She doesn't sound like that.
...would either be...
He sounds like this.
One of two different combinations. One, I would say fairy probably seems...
Okay, that was
pretty
rattling around in
pretty
my mind.
obvious.
Why?
Why?
Is that just because, does the fairy gene in Pokemon...
No, I just think it reminds me of
suggest-
fairy.
All right.
And
enough.
then the other one, I would go one of two ways.
Mm-hmm.
Either, and I want to go more this way, so I'll say it first.
Yeah.
Fairy poison.
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 Okay, clearly I need to spend more time playing that game because I would have said...
Eric, am I not correct in a lot of poison Pokemon purple in nature?
Yeah.
In nature.
Purple is the color.
Are they
Yeah.
purple in nature or purple in color?
Purple is poisonous, so that's why I land to fairy poison, which is interesting. I can't think of any fairy poison Pokemon.
Maybe Epic Dandidoo is the very first. Maybe there could be a crossover event. Maybe it's native to the Galar region. Who knows?
But here's the other one.
Uh-huh.
Fairy psychic, and the psychic
Hair?
powers keep that hair.
I'm
control.
sure Theramine would have something to say about that designation, but maybe we'll...
Well, Mary,
we'll
their
never know.
mind's probably just straight up psychic.
Well, yes, that would
There
make
can
a
be
lot-
more than one type
Yes,
of
I know that.
Okay. Well, this is
All
your
right, keep-
first game, so I didn't know if you knew.
Keep them coming there, buddy.
Okay.
How many more? Let's do 3 more.
3 more?
Yeah.
Logan Peters, 89. How do other epics feel about Epic Dandidoo being on Firehaven?
I think they're very happy for it. There's not a lot of jealousy in the monster world. Monsters are typically happy for other monsters' achievements. And I mean, in this case, Epic Dandidoo wanting to go somewhere warm during the time of year when things are starting to get a little chilly, I think it is totally acceptable, totally to be understood. And you know, the timing just worked out perfectly, right? Like there's you know, this was our first ever Feast Ember, so we wanted to do something special associated with it, and that's why we have this first epic sojourn
Doesn't
on
mean it's going to be
Firehaven.
the only epic there.
No, but it is the only one for now.
Yes.
Next,
These
that was
waffles.
Epic Dandy. Huh?
These waffles.
Yes.
Is its hair cotton candy, and why are most of the epics purple?
Oh, is the hair cotton candy? No, because
It'd be tasty.
because Rare Flugel would be swooping in there and getting those treats. It would suddenly have big bites out of it. And why are most epics purple? There is something interesting going on there, isn't there? I was sort of the other week I was doing like a color wheel of where all the epic monsters fell, and we definitely have a huge wedge occupied by purple monsters. I'm thinking of Epic Rift.
You know what I think?
I'm thinking of Epic Fwog. I'm thinking of what's your theory?
I think you like purple, and you're selfishly skewing them all purple.
No, that's not true. We
No,
discover them as they appear to us in the monster world, of course. No, I think that the purple is a color that naturally, at least for us monster handlers, feels like it is an epic class. It you know, has sort
Regal.
of... Yes, exactly. It has previously royal, monarchical, sort of grandeur, things associated with it, lots of epic connotations with the color purple. So, yeah, I think that's sort of what we were going for there. It's not an accident that many epics are purpureous in coloration.
And grapes are purple.
And grapes are purple too. What's your connection there, Monster Handler Eric?
Love grapes.
He loves grapes.
Loves grapes. You know what? Here's a pro tip.
An old friend of mine used to call grapes peasant food.
They're delicious. Are you
No.
kidding? They show the world
that makes
people eating
that makes
them.
no sense. You've got seraphim
Yeah.
in classical Renaissance paintings being fed grapes. Forget it. They're one of the best. You're right. You know what, Eric? You're
Also,
absolutely
wine.
right. An epic fruit, all things considered.
But what I was gonna say is, claps for grapes. What I was gonna say is, pro tip.
Yes.
For grapes.
Uh-huh.
What you do, you get a baking sheet, okay? You tip it.
You lost me already.
A baking sheet.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know what you're talking
Okay.
about. I mean, like,
well,
I'm not
I
gonna
didn't
be
know if
interested.
you'd never baked before.
I have.
Get a baking sheet.
Yes.
Now, normally you'd think baking sheet oven. What if we went to the opposite place and we threw those grapes on there and then we stuck it in the freezer?
Yeah.
And then a little few hours go by. You got little frozy grapes.
Those make my teeth hurt. I like
Oh, they're
frozen.
so
I like frozen
good.
blueberries.
Yeah, okay.
Blueberries.
Did you know you're not supposed to, if you freeze blueberries, you're not supposed to wash them before?
Yes.
more you know.
I did that, and yes, it lost all of its flavor. It's very sad.
Adam Nofel. Maybe I'll go back to Vinny. But
Okay.
Adam Nofel is the one I wanted.
Yeah, okay.
Why does the Epic Dandidoo block the sun and the moon?
Why does it block the sun and the moon? Because that's how light works. When a large object passes in front of another thing emitting or reflecting
Let's
light.
see, can I do it here with
No,
light?
you can't.
Oh, you can
It's
kind
sort
of
of
see it
passing
blocking
across
out in
your
my
face.
glasses.
Yes, but yes, that's how light works. No, why does it block the sun and the moon? Well, it's sort of a vain monster, right? I'm sure it would want to be compared to a celestial body such as those, not a celestial monster. Grant you.
Okay, Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny's got. Yeah, what's
Liggertwood.
Yeah.
Does Epic Dandidoo like Epic Pom Pom? They seem like they would be friends.
Yes, that's an Epic Dandidoo. They get along famously. They're headquartered that union on Earth Island, of course, the only island where both of those monsters occur in their habitational range.
Haberdashery.
Habitation. Well, we've been talking about hats. We've been talking about hair. Haberdashery.
I have a great idea.
Yes. What is that great idea?
Somebody else is gonna
Another
win.
rare fire winner.
Somebody's
Wait, you got it,
gonna win. I already drew them.
All right. Okay. You gobble, and I will announce this
Okay.
time. Give me my. The winner of our second rare fire is Pterodactyl Tyler. What a great username, Pterodactyl Tyler.
As someone who loves
Name
dinosaurs.
five pterodactyls.
I thought you were gonna say five dinosaurs.
Sorry, well, I should say pterosaurs. Pterodactyl is
Periodontist.
That sounds like someone who would be working on your teeth. That's a periodontist, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not my discipline. It's not my
Do you
field
know?
of
Do
study.
you know dactyls?
I know some. I know Tupajara. I know Rhamphorhynchus. I know Quetzalcoatlus.
He's making stuff up.
I know. Who else?
It's only 3.
I know a pterodactyl.
Who?
Randall.
Randall?
Oh.
Yeah, just a pterodactyl, I know.
Oh, that's nice. I'm glad that you're on such good terms with the pterodactyl that you can know its given name, Randall. You know what? I wanna be asked some questions.
You want some more questions?
Some hard-hitting questions that I'm gonna get wrong.
Oh, so you wanna go-
Give me some trivia questions.
Trivia questions.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know how many we got here. Oh, we got a few more than I had
Oh,
earlier.
The chat contributed a ton.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
At Woohoos. Now this, listen.
So I think what
Open your ears.
yeah, give me 1 second. I just want to say something quickly before we start this round. I want to make a prediction about how I'm going to do today.
Okay.
I'm going to predict, and if I get that prediction correct,
You get a bonus?
I get a bonus point going into the next trivia.
Okay.
How does
well,
that sound?
yeah, I'll take that back because you're not going to get it.
Okay, so my guess is that I'm going to get 2 out of
Now,
5 correct
Can you?
today.
You can't
and as a result-
sabotage.
No. Listen, don't get me wrong. I'm going to want to outperform my
Okay.
My
2 out of
guess.
5.
2 out of 5. That's my. Listen, the community asks hard
Yes,
questions.
okay.
Give me some good stuff here, Mike.
In this sentence in
Okay.
Epic Dandidoo's bio, fill in the blanks. The result is a main of truly epic blank,
Okay.
which the endlessly self blank is blank proud of? Okay, so do you want to go
I have
through?
some choices.
No. Okay, so
All right.
here's how I think we should do it. I'll read it when we get to the blank. You try and think of
Yep.
what
All
the word
right.
is.
Here we go.
The result is a main of truly epic
Proportions.
bingo, which the endlessly
Absorbed.
is blank
It is
proud of.
endlessly.
Okay, it was self-confident.
Okay.
And it was, you were really close with that, the last one. What did you say? You said
Endlessly.
endlessly exceptionally proud of.
Okay, so that's a fail. That's a 0. That's a stumped. Okay, I'm.
Fill in this blank. Matt just got it.
1 out of 3
I was
words
thinking
correct.
stop.
Oh yeah, all right, fine.
Mopsy-doo. What is the last sentence in Epic Dandidoo's bio?
Work it.
That's correct.
1 point
game,
for me.
yeah.
1 out of 2. Good for me. Yes. Winning
Xander
game.
Rock 98. How many stripes does Epic Dandidoo have?
Oh no! How many stripes total?
Yes. No. How many stripes just on its neck?
Yeah. Okay. 12.
7.
Oh. Now you're counting stripes sitting on a background. This is like a zebra situation. Is it white on black stripes or black on white stripes?
I'm gonna look at it right now, and I will provide my ruling.
See, I counted it as like bands. How many individual bands are there?
Judges are investigating the answer.
So wait a minute. Stripes? Do they mean the? Do they mean the squigglies?
I think they mean the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
squiggles.
7 was the answer they provided.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly they're referring to the squiggles.
Mm-hmm. But I would say you're both wrong. In that I would count the 2 on the legs
Not.
as 1.
Oh.
As going across.
Interesting notion. Okay.
So we'll
0.
say
I got it wrong anyway.
yes, you did get it wrong.
So that's a stump for Master Handler Matt.
How Rugby? In what order are the fire rares positioned in the in-game Warm Hearts ad from left to right? So in the Warm Hearts sale,
Yes.
from left to right, give me the order. As someone who made this, you should be able to recall it.
From left to right.
Left.
Here we go. Are you
To
ready?
that.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Fangler, Wink, Flugel, Flower, Stog.
Correct.
Yes, thank you.
Winner game.
That's 2 correct, 2 incorrect.
Yes.
So if I was being sneaky,
Yeah.
I would
I
get
know
the
you
next
would.
one wrong
I
even
know.
if I knew it, but I'm not going to play that way. That's not the way I play.
We Jimmyers. 1.
Yes.
What monsters have the bones visible? There's 2.
Which monsters have the bones visible?
Have visible bones.
Now it depends on whether you count Voodoo's face as being a skull, of course, but I'm going to say that the 2 that they're looking for are Bon Appetit and Punkleton.
Well, maybe there's 4.
Are we counting rares and epics?
Yes.
Those should never be included.
Yes.
Those should never be included in a list.
Bon Appetit, potentially Voodoo, but
Yeah.
would you say is that
We
Voodoo's
don't know.
skull?
We don't know.
Right?
Is that is
Exactly.
that a mask?
It is a mask.
Is it just like its face that
Um,
looks like a bone?
Punkleton,
Obviously. Yes.
in retrospect.
Yes.
Which then I guess that would also be
Bone.
rare and epic.
Yes.
So we're at 4. But then the other one that they had, was Epic Sponge.
Oh.
Yeah, I just got the correction now, Sydney.
So I got it wrong of totally my own accord, and I get a bonus point going into next
Yes,
week.
yes,
Yeah. 2 out of 5.
Although, I don't know.
What? What
You didn't get it right.
Give me a
No.
What do you mean?
Well, no, you didn't get it right.
That's what I mean. So I
know.
got 2 out of
I know.
5.
I know.
2 definitely correct, and 3 that were wrong. So yeah, my math works out.
I know.
Okay, all right. So there we go. I did it. I achieved
You
my.
did it.
I did
You
it. I
did
got
it.
my 2 out
You
of
did
5.
it.
Yes,
Hooray!
yes, congratulations to me. Claps for grapes.
Claps for grapes.
Claps for grapes. Now, what else have we got on the agenda for today's episode,
I think
Michael?
it's something that you should announce as the creator of the wonderful title. of
All
today's
right.
activity.
Yes, I thought that this was very clever, and it draws from my theatrical background. Today, we are going to, Michael and I, are going to be coming up with the names of imaginary sales that are going to be sort of randomly drawn for us thanks to an online tool. We've got a list of all different possible things that could go on sale in My Singing Monsters and Dawn of Fire. And the title of today's activity in My Singing Monsters Live is Birth of a Salesman, based on the classic piece by Arthur Miller. That's Death of a Salesman. But this is Birth of a Salesman because today you and I
We're becoming salesmen.
Yes, we will be born anew as salesmen who are naming these sales.
So-
now, what kind of names are we talking about? I'm thinking of stuff like Warm Hearts. That's the name of the promotion where the fire rares are available.
That's what we're kind of talking
Or
about. so
like
much.
example, something to do with like globes called Let There Be Light. I don't know when that could be coming up, but that's just an example.
It's an example.
It's just an example. So yeah.
So I had
Monster
clarification
Handler.
for this one.
Yes.
So, are we? I just had to remind myself here.
Yes.
We'll be given 3 things from this list,
3 things. Yes, we will be drawing.
and then we will create a sales title.
Yes, that encompasses all 3
Yes.
things in some clever way.
And then is the other one trying to guess what that is, or
No.
You
okay?
both have to come up with a name.
We both have to come up
Okay.
with a name, and then the community, not through any. We don't have to do any formal voting, but we'll see where the
Temperature of the room
yeah,
is?
exactly where the temperature of the room is. If which one will reign supreme as the ultimate name of the sale. And who knows? Maybe one of the random sales that is
Will be a
generated
sale?
will be a sale eventually at some point in the future, and we'll say as seen on My Singing Monsters Live, as seen on TV, as
So-
seen on Big Blue Bubble TV.
In giving our name, do we have to say the percent off or anything? Just
No.
Okay.
It's just.
I just wanted
it's-
to know all the
no.
rules.
I say
Unless-
include whatever you want.
Unless it
It's
is
a birth of a salesman.
unless it's relevant
True.
to the connection that you are trying to draw between the disparate items.
Okay.
Okay.
Eric, scrabble the list.
So Monster Handler.
Hit it 3 times.
Monster Handler Eric is going to be drawing these things for us, and
Oh
then
my goodness.
he's going to be putting them up on the screen. Is that correct? No,
It didn't.
it didn't work.
Your things were too big.
Oh.
So they broke.
Well, we
the-
had a great system in
We
place
did.
where they were
You
going
can
to
announce
appear. But here are the 3 items that we need to come up with a sale name for. It is. That's them up there.
That's them up there.
The recording studio. Permanent lighting of wishing torches and globes, fusing, and conjuring.
Okay.
I just finished talking about something like that. So, let it be known that Let There Be Light is not eligible as a name for this thing. Okay, so,
Okay.
all right, here,
Don't forget to play at home if you're in the chat.
Yes,
Yes.
I would.
Cool
Eric,
names.
I would like to see if you could find a very good one from the chat.
yes,
As well. Okay. Those 2 kind of go together.
okay, here's mine.
Wow, you're too quick.
Okay. It's, come on, Globy, light my fire. And why is the recording studio involved? Because that's a
It's a
song,
song
by the
title.
Doors.
I know. I
Yes.
was also going that route of song.
Aha!
Okay.
So mine is, come on, Globy, light my fire. Try to set the recording studio on fire.
Okay.
Here's yours. You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Trying to think how I can say it. Okay.
All right, the clock's ticking
Okay.
here, Michael.
Globes. They're lighting the fire.
Okay. Well, what love can this name get in the
Not
in
much.
the
It's
chat?
not a good one. Eric,
No.
can you scrabble them so you can
So
find?
we
ones?
can start working on the next
Yes.
one while people
Thank
say
you.
which one they like.
Okay. Ooh.
Here's a couple from the chat for the last one. We had Sound, Light, and Fire.
Oh, very good. I like that one.
Conjuring a Storm. Ooh, Recording Lights. That's not
Hmm.
bad.
Those are good. I'd say that they're on par with one of ours. Okay. Next, our custom list randomizer for Birth of a Salesman are Epic Seasonals, Wubbox, and Cave Island decorations. So this is a cross title sale.
One last one from the chat for the last one that popped up. Lights, Torches, Action.
Very good. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, you've got one for this?
Yes.
All right, you go first because I'm still thinking.
Okay. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Jurassic Spark 3. Because epic would be common, rare, epic.
Okay, I'm following you.
And Jurassic, I was thinking Dawn of Fire, prehistoric,
Okay.
caves.
Oh, you're right. They get the amber out of the caves.
Yes.
Cavemen. You know, and Jurassic
Yeah,
Park.
and then Spark.
Right. Wellbox. I
And
was.
Epic because Jurassic Park 3 is the best one.
That's
Yeah,
right.
obviously.
Yes, there's
It's
a
actually the
there's a
worst one, but-
Spinosaurus in there. How could it not be the best? Okay, mine is going to be. I'm going to say that mine is going to be. I'm just missing a final G word. Okay. Galvanized glottal grottos.
What's glottal?
Glottal, like a glottal, is the mechanism in your throat that helps you to talk.
I didn't even see epic seasonals. I
Yes,
just
you
saw,
did. You were talking about how 1, 2, 3.
I know, but I just saw epic. I blanked out
seasonals.
seasonals.
Work. Seasonals. I don't know. I still understood your thing.
Yeah,
So yeah, mine, galvanized, glottal grottos.
Okay. Hang on. I like it.
And yours was Jurassic Park 3.
No, Jurassic Spark.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
I didn't just say Jurassic. No.
Very good. Very good. Okay.
Next one.
Yes. Next. Okay. Cloud Island monsters, seasonals, and permanent bigification.
Alright, I'll throw some of these other ones at
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
The last one while we're at it.
Ooh, that's a
Got
good one.
seasonal decoration box.
Uh-huh.
I saw one that was before these even came out, but I just really like it. Pandora's Wubbox.
Oh, very good.
Doesn't necessarily apply to the other ones because, like I said, it came out before.
I like festive hip hop caverns. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
I see a couple electric boogaloo. Spelunkington for Sparks.
Oh, spelunking. Oh, very good. Very good.
Spelunkington,
Yes,
specifically,
that's
yeah.
very good. Yes. Wellbox in an epic cave during winter. Okay, so next up, the Cave Island monsters, seasonals, and permanent bigification. Okay, mine is.
Don't you look at that chat. Someone's already got you beat.
Okay.
So look.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. I can't figure out how to.
Make your idea good.
Eric. What about
You'll keep.
Oh, how about this? Silver Linings Songbook.
Where's
Featuring
the cloud?
Academy Award winner,
What's the cloud?
because it's the
Silver
Cloud
Lining
Island
Cloud?
Monsters is one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Silver Linings Songbook. That's mine.
Where's the seasonal?
It's because they're singing a song. Songbook's like a Yule tide.
Fine, then I'm going with my original one.
All right, let's hear it.
You'll have your head in the clouds.
Okay. Where is permanent bigification? Because you're so tall, your head's in the cloud? I gave you that.
What do you mean? That's why.
All right.
I originally had keep your head in the clouds, but then I was like,
but Yule is good.
Good
connection.
Where is or head in the clouds?
All right. So how are we
One
doing?
more?
Yes, one more.
How are we doing?
You guys are doing great.
All right, is the community kicking us?
In this last one, yeah. They were ahead of you on that one.
Okay.
But here's a new one.
Okay. Quad element monsters, Wordos, and Party Island decorations.
Alright. Let me give you one of the first ones I saw for the last one.
Okay.
Reaching New Heights.
Yep,
Ooh,
very good.
that's good.
New Heights is the name of
Big.
it. Okay, that's
that
a
one
good
ran
yeah.
through my mind.
Yep.
I don't think this is in context, but Jurassic Spark Holiday Special.
That could have been good for my previous one.
What else we got here? Seasonal Storm Clouds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you'll appreciate this one. Monster Handling Map.
Uh-huh.
Stratos Gigantica.
Ooh!
Very official sounding.
Yes, sounds like a Latin binomial name.
Dream Big.
Yep, that's a good one.
The Giants in the Clouds.
Mmm.
Very
Sort
good.
of an Into the Woods kind of vibe there. All right. So this one was Wordos, Quad Element Monsters, and Party Island decorations. I'm gonna say
We're doing till 4 o'clock.
yeah, okay, that's a good one. I was trying to do something rhyming.
We're doing till 4 o'clock in the morning.
How about Wordo, the boss is strumming.
Word of the boss is strumming.
Yes.
Because boss monsters.
Yes. Now strumming, you might be asking, what's going on there? Well, the Monstrata, one of the Party Island decorations, has a string. Instead of knocking it down, you pluck on the string.
Wordo strumming.
Yes. Wordo, the boss is strumming.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was good.
Well,
Give me their best one.
you know
Some
what?
very, very interesting ones.
Okay.
Just to wrap this up.
Yep.
We've got Sing for the Party in a couple different forms.
Okay.
Lyric Boss Fight. It's got nice
Oh,
ring to it.
yep, that's a good one.
I also like Wordy Party. And let's do one more. Barbershop Quartet.
Whoa. I do like that one. And you'd have that at a party.
Yes.
A barbershop quartet. Okay, well, it sounds like some members of our community have a future in sales management, but I don't know if any salesmons were born today here on the My Singing Monsters live studio set. We perhaps.
That's what you think.
All right, well, okay, maybe you were born. I was born anew. But you know what would really raise my spirits to new heights?
A giveaway.
As if we did another Fire Rare giveaway. Are you ready?
I did. There it is. Do you want me to say it?
No, I want... Can Eric see it?
I don't think you can.
No. Okay. Then he has to do the gobble and we have to say it at the same time.
Okay, gobble.
The winner is... Henry Latimer! Congratulations, Henry Latimer. You are the winner of our... Is it our last?
Yes.
Our last Fire Rare giveaway. So please whisper at us, on Twitch, your BBBID/friend code, and let us know which between Rare Stog, Rare Fangler, Rare Flower, Rare Flugel, and Rare Wink you would like delivered totally free to your My Singing Monsters account.
And there is still a giveaway at the end of the show.
And there is still a giveaway at the end of the show. What we're giving away? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But you know what else I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about checking out some beautiful monster pieces.
I'm thinking about checking the monster pieces.
I don't know what you were singing.
I'm thinking about my doorbell.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, here we go. Wow, these are very pretty. Are these both by the same artist?
Yes,
Michael?
I put them together.
So
because they were both wonderful, and I wanted to include them both.
Art by Janalt here has done. You know what's nice too about Epic Dandidoo? It sort of continues our bird theme here during Feastember. We've got Epic Dandidoo looking particularly cute. Look at all that sweet ice cream imagery floating around in the background. And we've got Gobbledygook looking its best, I have to say. You know, Gobbledygook, not necessarily the best looking monster, but one that's so full of life and kindness and personality that it doesn't matter if it's a little weird looking.
No, he's not weird.
And I think he looks, the monster looks excellent here. Yes, I see the snood. And the traditional Feastember greeting, have a fiery Feastember.
Have a fiery Feastember.
It's a beautiful thing. Next up from Artist 208, we have rolling in some of the theories about how Gobbledygook gets around.
So to be clear, I believe this is a dual theory of how they get there and how
they leave.
Yes, I believe so.
So here, if I'm not mistaken, we've got Gobbledygook out on the open living ocean.
It's cornucopia.
On a horn of plenty with an outboard motor, hopefully, or maybe it's rowing. Maybe it's got its feet paddling below the surface.
He doesn't
so we
look
can't
like
really
it.
see.
Doesn't
No,
look like it's
definitely
too
looks like
much.
it's relaxing. But to depart, it looks like it is enlisting the service of fellow fiery themed monster Glowl to actually drop it off where it needs to go. And we know that Glowls are frequently flying around, scoping things out. The Glowl was the first of the fire monsters to emerge when Firehaven was discovered a little over a year ago. Excellent. Well done, Artist 208. Excellent theories. Next up, from Crossover Verse, we have, a very sweet image of an Edamame here dancing around on what looks like Party Island.
I did not expect to see this one. And when I saw it, I said, oh, that's so nice.
It is beautiful. I think well done. And look, it's giving a little wink there with a little heart.
Ba-ding.
Saying, ding. Yes, I like the colors used. Very faithful to the palette
I also like the style.
Me too.
It's almost like painted.
And I like the attention to detail of including the shadow on the ground.
That's nice.
Well done.
Next, please.
We have, from Gabriella Acalo, a very sweet image of all known forms of the Dandidoo to date. We have...
This Epic Dandidoo has a lot of heads in it.
Very many heads, including some young Dandidoos.
Some cuties.
And two specimens of rare Dandidoo.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant youngs.
Yes, I can't tell
if
that's two commons there on the right-hand side.
I think two commons,
and then
three youngs,
and
two
one epic.
rares, and an epic.
And a Dandidoo on the sea. I don't know what the background's doing.
I thought it was going to be a Dandidoo in an epic Dandidoo.
Oh, well, yeah, that would work too. Well done, Gabriella. Very pretty.
Nice.
I like the eyes. I like how sweet they are.
Beautiful. Once again, this was...
Living Person here has another couple of theories about how Gobbledygook gets around. So is Gobbledygook scaling... Oh,
No.
What's happening up there?
The creatures...
Oh, the bats.
Yes.
The critters of Firehaven.
They lift Gobbledygook up to the top of the... And look, Kana's waiting for him. They're just like, hey, come on up!
That's very nice.
And so they bring him up. And then, how's he go away? A nice little boat.
And there's Fangler in the water saying hi. Or the molten lava.
And is that... Oh, it's Hula's boat.
Oh, isn't that sweet? I could see Hula there. Hula has a... Hula. Maybe Gobbledygook is Hula's first mate.
Oh.
Gobbly, 9 bells! Well done, Living Person. And you know what? I had never considered this before, but it's entirely possible that a Fangler, being a fire hybrid, would have no problem swimming through molten lava. Maybe its scales are resilient.
Interesting. Next one here.
Next up from Logan Peters, 89, we have a true size comparison of the different downy puffs of a common Dandidoo and that of a Epic Dandidoo. And look at the attention to detail. We've even got the pattern there
That's
that I
big,
lost out on trivia.
I know. That's immediately what I was starting to count, being like, I don't think there's 7.
And I like the attention to detail. They included the horns, the stabilizing horns.
Very important.
Well done, Logan Peters. Next up, from Sasha Just Dancer, we have a very sweet
cool.
Epic Dandidoo. This
what's
Epic
going-
Dandidoo has sort of coiffed its hair into a distinct sort of cloud shape.
Yeah.
Usually it's just sort of a straight sphere, but I like the fashion sense of this particular Epic Dandidoo.
Maybe it's going to one of Epic Hula's shows.
The secret shows from DJ Epic.
And that's why you're getting all like the lights behind
Oh,
it.
yes. It also looks like this could be part of a graduation slideshow.
Oh, very nice.
As we go on for Feastember,
Oh, good
we remember all of Feastember. Next up from Shimmy Show Shammy, we have Step Up Your Game. Epic Dandidoo is saying to. Now, Michael, who is this here on the left?
Oh, you're going to put this on me? We discussed this earlier.
I can't tell who it is.
Both unsure. So, Shimmy Show
Is
Shammy.
it a Pokemon?
That's what you said, and I said, I know no Pokemon.
Maybe
like
Monster Handler Sydney knows. Monster Handler
Or-
Sydney, if you know and you're still in the chat.
that. Or if
please.
Shimmy knows.
Or if Shimmy Show Shammy and you're here, yes, please let us know. Because we definitely understand
Maybe
the
it's a custom
sentiment.
monster.
But basically, we definitely understand the sentiment here of Epic Dandidoo saying, look, I've got the epicest do on this side of the seam. What do you got there, buddy boy?
I think it's a decent hairdo.
It is a decent hairdo. I won't lie. But Epic Dandidoos, it can't be argued with. Next up, from Woohoos, we have this is what happens when you use too much Lily Pilly extract, and it's all the way out.
It's out of control.
And you could probably tuck all of the remaining inhabitants of Firehaven just inside that hair alone. And
That looks heavy.
And I wonder if at that point, thanks to the vaguely anti-gravitational nature of Lily Pilly cream, that this could actually lift up off the ground, sort of like a Carl Fredricksen situation in Up,
Or a hot air balloon.
where exactly, that's exactly what I was thinking, because air, of course, half of the Dandidoo's genetic makeup. It is an
Oh
air,
my
it is an
goodness.
air and plant hybrid.
So it could get out of control.
Yes, it could float right up out of the aperture there of the living core, the volcano, the big volcano of the monster world. But I guess we'll never know.
I like to picture this happened accidentally, and the Epic Dandidoo didn't see it until it was in its full form, and they're just like, well,
This
I
is
guess
this is
this
the
is
way
how
I'm
I'm
gonna
going.
be. This is
Yeah.
how I do, Dandidoo.
Dandidoo.
Well done, woohoos, dandy woohoos.
Dandy Warhol.
Dandy Warhol. Now there's a possibility for our Instagram account. If you're not following My Singing Monsters on our various social media channels, now's as good a time as any to make sure that you are subscribed, following, liked our Instagram account.
2 questions.
I'm gonna finish my statement. Our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, our Twitter account. So on Twitter, we're at Singing Monsters. On Facebook, it's facebook.com/MySingingMonsters, Instagram.com/MySingingMonsters, YouTube.com/MySingingMonsters. The only one that doesn't have My Singing Monsters is Twitter. Why?
Characters.
It's over the character limit. Yeah, so we're just singing monsters in general.
2
What were you gonna
questions.
say there, Michael?
Dandy Warhol on Instagram.
Yes.
Would it be like Epic Dandidoo or Dandidoo as the classic Andy Warhol multi-picture, or would it be Epic Dandidoo as Dandidoo as Andy Warhol?
I had pictured, at least off the top of my
Or is
head,
it both of them together?
I thought sort of like our pairing of Simon Garflugel, that it would be Epic Dandidoo sort of cast in the role of Dandy Warhol.
And then maybe the picture could be Dandidoo.
We'll have to talk to Monster Handler Bell, who's a graphic artist extraordinaire and who brings such amazing works of art to life. And Monster Handler Sydney has done her fair share of excellent monster-related content in the past. So maybe we'll consult with our primo pixel pushers and see what they can come up with in terms of our excellent Instagram account offerings. Okay, so we have our general giveaway to do, and in case you don't know how these things work, because maybe this is your first episode. Maybe episode 56 is your first ever episode of My Singing Monsters Live.
Which, welcome.
Usually, our general giveaway at the end of each episode has to do with what came out or what was going on that week in My Singing Monsters. So, it may come as no surprise to you that the winner of this week's general giveaway will be receiving an Epic Dandidoo.
Wow!
And have you drawn
I
the
do.
name? You've got it.
We heard this name coincidentally earlier.
Yes.
We Jimmyers won.
Congratulations, we Jimmy Ears won. So please whisper at us your BBBID/friend code, and we will deliver you your Epic Dandidoo. Please make sure to specify which island you would like your Epic Dandidoo on, only because there's some special behind-the-scenes magic that has to be done, whether it's an Epic Dandidoo on Fire Haven or an Epic Dandidoo on the natural island.
So
please,
basically, Fire Haven or natural.
Yes.
Specify.
Fire Haven or bust. Baby!
You know,
Yes.
it's actually kind of crazy who just won that giveaway. Because much like Epic Dandidoo, we Jimmyers won.
Hey! Claps for grapes. Claps for grapes. Very, very good, Eric. His pun work is still exceptional. Eric, will you be gracing the My Singing Monsters live desk next week?
If you'll have me.
Oh yes, we'll have you. We'll have you. But you know what we also are going to have before we end today's episode 56? We're going to do a composer piece. Now, I couldn't find too many composer pieces that were on theme with Feast Ember specifically. We had a lot of Fire Haven.
People are busy.
There have been a lot of Fire Haven composer pieces that came in. But you know what? I thought I'd do a bit of a sneak peek to next week with Cyber Week coming up. And I thought that I would select the excellently composed Robotic Island by Trent Weaver 66. Are there any robotic things that you're going to be trying to pick up on sale this weekend or today, Monster Handler Michael? Any robotics?
Maybe I'll pick up a one of those.
I'm waiting.
Remember robot dogs, Poochie?
Oh, the robot dog. Well, I
and
hope
then he would do a backflip.
Yes, I do remember that. It was a quick backflip. Well, I hope you enjoy this robotic offering by Trent Weaver 66. And until next week for My Singing Monsters Live episode 57, happy
Thanks for watching our video. If you want to keep supporting the Monster Handlers, you know what to do, right? Subscribe to our channel to get all the latest updates and stay tuned. Get it? Stay tuned. Did anyone else make that joke? Yeah? Wow. Anyways, happy monstering!